guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Friday, January 25th, and it is another blistering cold day outside for us here in the Midwest, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people are experiencing the brutally cold temperatures that we are facing here. So those of you in the warmer parts of the world, we are so jealous of you, or at least I am. So today is payday. Oh, and before I get into that, I just have to say that last Saturday, so that would have been the 19th, my channel hit 500 subscribers. So I cannot even tell you the feelings that I saw when I woke up and saw that it had reached 500 subscribers. It was so exciting when I had reached 100 subscribers. I mean, honestly, every little milestone that I've hit so far has been so exciting and is such a great experience. And I just really love being able to show you guys my process of budgeting and basically my journey of it. I'm doing it anyway, so I might as well as put it out there for you guys to see so that maybe it would help you or inspire you or motivate you to maybe look at your own financial I don't even know what I'm trying to say, financial situation and maybe change something about it. You know, if you're living paycheck to paycheck and you don't really have enough money to pay your bills or do anything extra, budgeting is one way to kind of get you out of that hole eventually. It obviously doesn't change overnight, but it's a long road process. So anyways, I just want to tell you guys thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love reading all of your comments and all of your questions and suggestions, and I really try to reply to all of them. So definitely keep the comments coming, and thank you again for all the support. So because of the 500 subscribers, I am doing another giveaway. Last time when I hit 100 subscribers, I gave away 6 of my cash envelopes, which well, they weren't these ones, but looked something similar to this, in different designs. And so I'm going to be doing the same with this one. I have 6 envelopes that I will be giving away, and these ones are really cool because these aren't the exact envelopes. These are mine, but they're similar to this, so they're the same size. And then what I did is I have been putting the Avery labels on the scrapbook paper before I laminate it. That way you can take wet erase markers, and I use the Erin Condren fine tip wet erase marker set. You can then just write on directly on the label, and if you decide at some point in time to change this category of envelope, you just got to get a baby wipe it off, and then you can write on there what your new category is. So I used to put it just the label directly on the laminating sheet, but then you really can't reuse it if you decide to change it. So I have been doing that, and I really like it. So the winner will receive 6 cash envelopes. It'll be similar to this, but obviously they will be different designs, but they will be super cute, I can promise you that. So, to be entered into this giveaway, I will have a link at the bottom of this video down in the description. You'll just click on that link and it'll take you to a website where it'll ask you for your name and your email address, because they choose the winner randomly, and then they will let me know your name and email address so that I can email you for your address. So you'll just put in your name, your email address. You do have to be subscribed, and it will get your entries taken through there. So don't forget to follow that link below to get entered into this drawing. Okay, so that was a really long intro. Let's move on and we will get started with this week's cash envelope stuffing. So I got paid today, and I am using my Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner. And for For those of you that have seen my past videos, you know exactly how I do this. This is my monthly spread, so I have all of my scheduling stuff in it, my budgeting, everything. So that is that, and then at the end of the monthly spread, these are the pages that I do my cash envelopes on. So today is January 25th, so this is what I have. I've said this before, but this section over here, all of these bills, I process through Capital One 360, which I will link a video up here that will tell you exactly how I use Capital One 360 for my cash envelopes. And then this section over here are what I have actual physical envelopes for and that I take out for cash. So we will go ahead and get started. And I like to remind everybody that the amounts that I'm writing down on this section are minimum payments, a quarter of a minimum payment. So since I get paid every week, I have scheduled it to where I basically just take out 1/4 of that month's minimum payment. So if they look smaller than you pay a month for a bill, that is why. So we will start here with credit 1, and that amount is going to be $7. Lend up is going to be $6.25. PP credit is going to be $9.75. Merrick is going to be $10. Kohl's is $5.40. PPCC is $7 even. NFM is $5.25. Capital One is $40. Walmart is $7.60. And Apple is $4.50. So then what I do, I just take out my calculator and add all these together, because all of these amounts here, all of these accounts, oh shoot, I messed up. All of these accounts are in one savings account on my Capital One 360. So even though I'm transferring the entire amount of these 3 sections into Capital One 360, I then will disperse it between the accounts. And that one video that I had told you guys about, that video explains everything. And there's a reason that I shouldn't talk and try to calculate at the same time, because I keep forgetting where I left off. So let me add these together here. Okay, so that is $102.75. So we'll put that there. All right, the next section is Western Federal, and this is the only account that is in this savings account, and it gets $56.75. So that obviously is my total. And then the last section here is my car. So my car payment is $153 even, and my insurance this week is $3. And if you're wondering why my insurance is only $3, I've explained this in a few of my other videos, but a few weeks ago I actually changed car insurance companies, and I just have to say, I did it because of one of my subscribers. Someone was watching one of my cash envelope stuffing videos and made a comment that my car insurance seemed awfully high. And I have a very good driving record. I haven't had any accidents or any kind of tickets in over 7 years. I have a fairly new vehicle, and it's not, you know, anything super fancy. So I started checking around, and I actually found that I was paying about double what I should have been. So I switched insurance, insurances, and when I did that, you know, I had already paid for the month of January with my current insurance company, and so my new one isn't due till February, so I kind of had some extra money there. So it will be $3 for about the next, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. So that's always exciting. So this total here is $156. So that is it for my actual bills, my debt, I guess I should say. Sorry, that was really loud. Okay, so the next section over here, these are the ones that I physically take cash out for. So I have my weekly, or I shouldn't say weekly, some of these are weekly expenses and then a few others, and then these are my sinking funds. And this week is kind of a funky week. So I did not drive my car very much last week, so I actually still have all of my money in my gas envelope that I had put in there last week. So I'm not going to add anything new to my gas envelope. I still have $30 in my groceries envelope, so I'm just going to add enough to what it takes to where I normally do. I normally do 60, so I'll just put 30 in there. And then I also got a gift card, like a $25 Visa gift card, and I normally put 20 into spending, so I'm going to use that as my spending this week, so I'm not going to put anything into spending either. So it kind of works out really nice that way. If you get gift cards or extra money somewhere along the way, you can kind of play around and move things a little bit. That way more money will go to your debt snowball, which is what I am doing this week. So I will go ahead and get started here. So like I said, gas is going to get nothing because I still have the $35 from last week. Groceries, I'm just going to do 30. Spending, I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to use my gift card. Cell phone gets the normal 30. And my daughter's tumbling gets the normal 20. So what we're looking at for this week is $80 for the expenses portion of my cash envelopes. So going down here, I have my sinking funds, and the vacation sinking fund I've had since about December, but these other ones here, I just added those 2 weeks ago, so this will be my 3rd week adding to them. And I was able to do that because I had paid off a few of my debt accounts, which kind of freed up a little bit more money for me. So, and again, as I pay off more of my debt accounts, I will be able to add more sinking funds, or possibly even up the amount on these sinking funds that I already do to a higher amount. So that is the nice part about it, and sinking funds are so much fun. I don't know why, but they're just the most exciting thing to me. I do have a video about basically everything you need to know about sinking funds, which I will put right up here in the video if you guys want to check that out. But for vacation, I do 15. For car maintenance, I do 12. For hygiene, I do 8. For medical, I do 5. For gifts, I do 10. And for kids, I do 15. So we'll add up these quick. So that is 65. All right. So then what I do is I add up. So I add up these 3 totals here, which are going to be my transfer total. So that is the total that I am going to transfer to my Capital One 360 checking account from my main bank account. So that's $315.50. And again, go check out my Capital One 360 video if you want to know more about how I do that. It's a really easy tool for me so that I don't have so many cash envelopes and I'm not pulling so much cash out of the bank and carrying around that much cash. So my next one here is going to be my cash total. So that's going to be these two amounts here. And that's going to be the amount that I actually take out of the bank that I'm going to put in my envelopes. So 145. So we'll add those two amounts together, which will give me my bills and expenses totals for the week. And again, this is less than it normally is because of these amounts here not needing to take the full amount out. So my income this week was $660. Wait, let me double check. Nope, 600 even. So we'll take that 460.50 minus the 600, which equals $139.50. So that amount right there is what I am going to put towards my debt snowball. And if you have seen my other videos, which would be like my January debt totals and my February debt totals, which I will also put up here in the corner, you'll be able to see what I do. So that amount right there, I am going to apply it to my account that has the least amount on it, which is going to be this one. So it's at $216.42 as of right now, and then I'm going to make the minimum payment on it plus add that to it. So that account will be paid off in no time. So I am going to run to the bank quick, grab the cash that I need for these, and I will be right back with you guys. Okay, I am back. I got all my cash. I have it all separated out, and we will begin. So first of all, I'm going to fill these ones first, and I've showed this a few times, but what I do, the envelopes that I use the most often, which is gas, grocery spending, and then hygiene, gifts, and kids, those envelopes I actually keep in my billfold. So these are the three that I use the most, which is gas, spending, and groceries. And then my other three are over here, which is gifts, kids, and hygiene. So I keep those in my billfold at all times. And then the other ones, I just keep here at my house. That way I don't carry all of them around with me. So we will go ahead and get started. I'm just going to put these in order quick. Okay, I have everything in order. So we will start with gas, and I am not going to put anything in there because, like I said, I still have $35 in there from last week. And I still have about half a tank of gas in my car right now, so I'm not going to put anything in this one. Groceries, I normally put 60 in there, but I still have 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So I am not going to put the full 60 in. I'm just going to basically add what it takes to get to 60, but I'm not going to count for these $4. So I'm just going to add $30 to it. So 20, 30. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have $64 for the upcoming week for groceries. And then spending, and I have some change in here. I don't normally keep change in here, but I must have been in a hurry. So I usually just put that back in my billfold. So spending normally gets 20, but like I said, I have the gift card, so I'm just going to put the gift card in here and use that for the next week. Cell phone gets 30, and it currently has 30 in it, so we'll add another 30 to that, so that one is currently at 60, and then in 2 more weeks I'll pay that one. Tumbling gets 20, and this one currently has, it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140. I'm adding another 20, which puts it to 160. So that one will get paid. Next I have vacation, and this one is really exciting to me because and I explained this before, but even when you're putting in little amounts of money every week, like this one's $15, so it is a little bit higher, but I've only been doing it since December, and I don't know exactly how much is in here, but I think it's over $100 or somewhat close. So just putting something little aside every week for something that you know is coming up is a really good feeling, because then I know that when I do go on vacation, I'm not going to have to scramble all of a sudden at the last second to try to find cash to take, or, you know, maybe take it out of a different envelope or out of something that, you know, I wasn't expecting it for. To just have the cash specifically put away for this specific occasion is just a really good feeling, and it makes me feel organized and not stressed out or anxious. And it's just amazing every week when I count it how much has got put in here. So before I add anything into it, I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 112. So I have $112 in it right now. I'm going to add another 15. So now we're at 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 125, 26, 27. So $127 that I've saved, put away for vacation since December. So that is why sinking funds exist, and why they're such a good, useful tool to have. So now these next ones I just started 2 weeks ago, so this will be my third week adding to them. So they are not as full, but over time they will get that way. So car maintenance gets 12, and so it currently has 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we'll add in another 12, which puts it at 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. And I'll use that for my car registration when it comes due this summer, as well as like oil changes and whatnot. Hygiene gets 8. So it currently has 5, 10, 15, 16. So I'm going to add in another 8. So that'll put it at 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And this one I will use for my boys' haircuts, my haircuts, which I don't get my hair cut that often. But they get their haircut like every 2 months or so. Next one is medical, which I'll use this for like co-pays and whatnot. So it has $10, so I'm going to add another 5, puts it at 15. And then the last, 2 more. Gifts, it has 20 so far, so I'll put in another 10, puts that one at 30. And then the last one is kids, which currently has 30, so I will put in another 15, which brings it to 20, 30, 45. And then this will be used like for school supplies, or I don't know, if they need a new pair of shoes or something like that. That's what that'll be used for. So again, I'm now just going to take, so kids, gifts, where am I missing one here? Kids, gifts, and hygiene. Kids, gifts, and hygiene go with me, and then also spending, groceries, and gas. So these 6 I will put back into my billfold here. And then the other ones will just stay at home, and I only take these out when I need to fill them again or when I need to use them. So that is where that will stay. Okay, well that was it for this week. It's cash envelope stuffing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed but you liked what you saw, just click my little logo here on the page and it will take you right to subscribe, and then turn on the notification button so you never miss out when a new video is uploaded. I try to do about 2 to 3 videos a week. Some weeks that doesn't happen, some weeks it does. So I try to be really active on my channel. If you guys have any questions or ideas for videos that you want to see, definitely let me know down below and I will take a look at those. Hope you guys have the next week is really good for you, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye!